So everybody grab your popcorn. Looks like the show's about ready to begin. Let's watch Goodwill bid up items that were donated to them for free. $64 for this bag. $64 for this Coach bag that was donated to them for free.
Again, the Michael Kors, they all come with a certificate of authenticity with them. The only real imperfection that I'm seeing on this is this.
Was Goodwill supposed to be a place where people could go get affordable fashion, accessories, and housewares? This isn't right. Hey you guys, welcome back into the channel. So as of the time I'm recording this video, my Goodwill has lost their mind video actually went live yesterday. So I woke up this morning, I was responding to emails, and I decided that I would go check on some comments from yesterday's video and reply to some of them when I saw this comment from A View with Love 4732. The comment read, Goodwill are now selling on Whatnot too. I watched their show and the people in the room were disgusted. I believe they are on every Friday selling luxury bags. And I saw this comment just in time. I immediately got ready. I'm like, you know what? They go live at 11 o'clock my time on Friday. Let's watch this together and see if Goodwill is indeed selling luxury items live on Whatnot, and more importantly, what kind of money they're getting for these items, selling them on a live auction on Whatnot versus pricing them in the store. So it looks like it's the only Goodwill on Whatnot. It's Goodwill, Northwest Ohio. This must be very, very new. They only have 888 followers, and it looks like they've only sold 137 items, which tells me that this is a brand new Whatnot account and they're probably just testing the waters. But while we're waiting for the show to begin, let's take a look at some reviews. That could be fun because they don't have a perfect 5-star. So they have 4.6 stars. There's a couple of 1 stars in here because I think that we're more interested in the 1 stars. Am I right? This person, Queen MK, left a 1-star review yesterday, which would have been February 27th. And they said, very disappointed. The inner pocket lining was ripped apart. I had my doubts and I should have listened to my gut. Goodwill is always a mess, especially with the price gouging too. Never again. I'll stick to support smaller businesses. Ooh. Okay, so then Goodwill replied and said, we try our absolute best to show as much detail as possible with every item we post. We are human. We do make mistakes. If you feel as though the item that you purchase is not up to expectations, we will happily offer you a return. So then Happy Buyer Queen also rated 1 star and said, disappointed. I had to bathe the bag in vinegar because it arrived infected with mold. And the shipping was too expensive for mediocre packaging. And again, they replied, we try our absolute best, detail, we're human and make mistakes, blah, 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 blah. That must be their like defaulted response. And then of course, there are some good reviews. There's a 5-star, well packaged, came in a timely manner. Coach purse was everything they said. Perfect, love, good quality shape, blah, 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 blah. So 4.6 stars out of 23 ratings. So what I'll probably do is I'll just watch some of this with you guys because I don't want the video to be too long, but it looks like the show's about ready to begin. So everybody grab your popcorn. Let's watch Goodwill bid up items that were donated to them for free and see what kind of money they're gonna get for items that were given to them for free. Let's check it out. Okay, you guys ready? Here we go.
Helps us with our mission here at Goodwill at Northwest Ohio, which is to help people with barriers to employment find job training and job placement opportunity. So when you're shopping with us, you're helping people in your local community find jobs. So I can't think of very many things better than that. But I think you guys would rather me start talking about some of the products we've got. Again, if you look in the shop, you can see some of them. You can pre-bid on some of the items if you'd like to do that. We do a pretty good job. I would also like to address, there were a couple of negative reviews over the last week. We're doing our best to show you guys everything we have. We want to be as thorough as possible as we show you these items. If you're not happy with the purchase and it's not up to your expectation,
let's address the negative reviews.
Do the refund for you. You just have to go through Whatnot, contact them, schedule the refund, and we will take care of it from there. But just please, make sure, we're humans too. We want to do a good job to show you guys a lot of the great product, but I did think it was important to at least address that. We're not doing anything maliciously.
Yeah, they had 2 1-star reviews in one day. I think that says a lot.
You know, we do his best to show you any of those types.
Okay, now let's look at the chat. Let's look at the chat. Someone says Goodwill running auctions, shaking my head, defeats the purpose respectfully.
Up. If you have suggestions, if you'd like to see some
Tip of Texas vintage, I agree with you.
on here quicker, please let us know. We can figure out where they're at and we will go through there. But I'm going to
Laugh at Life Texas says, Ohio, man. That's like, I think that people don't expect Goodwill to be doing this.
This Coach purse. Right
Starting off with a Coach purse.
You've got your snap clip there. All of the persons, anything that we auction off, I promise you, 100% authentic. The reason why I could say that is
someone's asking if they'll ever run any glass or household items. It looks like so far all they've done is do handbags.
For all of our authenticity, excellent results with those. You know, we don't have any fakes. So as you can see, we've got this Coach purse here. You've got a leather strap here, you know, over.
I'm really curious to see how much these start selling for.
Lucy likes when I, land that joke every time. So I see no flaws. There is some slight, some tarnish on the Coach logo there. As we open it up, you can see, you can see a little bit of roughage through here, a little pre-love, as you could see there.
It is taking him forever to get into this auction. Oh my God, yawn. Get on with it. Yeah, see? Simply Made Treasures also says, just run it. That's like, just do it. Tip of Texas Vintage says, I have to say, this is ridiculous.
So are we ready, Lucy? Are we ready to get to every bid starts at $5?
Okay,
if
there
you
we
pre-bid, they'll go for more. And we're going to rock and roll on this thing. Here we go. Here's the back side.
Wow, look at those bids go.
No flaws on
19,
the back.
21,
Looking
23,
at the bottom again, pretty
25,
flawless. But we appreciate you guys tuning in again. We are
27.
Goodwill of Northwest Ohio. We're new to whatnot, but we're starting to figure it out a little bit. We will be shipping all of these.
Goodwill is utilizing the platform to reach more people and fund their initiative. It's smart. They're evolving from in-store. How do you guys feel about that comment?
Figuring that part out much quicker than we're.
How do you guys feel about that comment?
Appreciate you guys tuning in again. My name is Tim, and I am.
They're
with Goodwill,
funding their initiative.
Northwest Ohio. Let's see if we.
I'm sorry, there's better ways to fund the initiative than auctioning off designer bags that were donated for free. So, I'd be willing to bet that the person that donated bags like this sold for $39. I'm willing to bet that people that thought that they were donating thought that someone was going to be able to use those bags and buy them for a reasonable price. I bet you the people that donated these bags never thought that they were going to be auctioned off for top dollar.
If you're not happy with what we're doing, everyone has their own prerogative. But we're happy to be here, and we are happy to be showing you.
Simply Made Treasure says, respectfully, what is this?
Hey, again, I said we were doing a lot of purses.
Tip of Texas Vintage, auctioning free items is crazy, LOL. I agree. Okay, so this is not a purse. These are Kate Spade shoes.
These are a size 6.5 women's there, as you can see on the box. I'm going to open it up. These are brand new in the
Kate
box.
Spade shoes.
Okay, you've got their kind of a sandal or a pump type shoe with the high heel. I'm going to take one out so you can see the detail. This one does have a tiny maybe a marker got on there on that part, but no wear and tear anywhere else on the shoe. Here's the bottom. The other one is the exact same. On that, you've got this turquoise here, some coral and white throughout. Awesome shoe. 6.5 women does also come with the shoe bag here. So you get the shoe bag as well to keep them safe.
Love to Thrift 420 says, WTF is this? What the fuck is this? I know, that's my thoughts exactly. All for Gavin says, Goodwill is doing whatnot? Question mark.
I will pull out the other one just so you can see. But again, these are dead stock new in the box here. So not been worn.
So it looks like there's some white knights in the comments too saying Goodwill has always resold items. They do so much good with their money nationwide. Respectfully, it's a good cause. I don't know about that. We might have to dive into that a little bit more later.
As the base of the box too, it does have a couple.
RIP to any resellers in the Ohio area. No kidding.
Guys, as much detail we're not.
Love to Thrift says, is this even legal?
Easy on you guys. It's just
All right, so they're at $5 currently for those Kate Spade shoes.
Great shape. And most people don't wear the box when you're wearing shoes. So, are we ready? And here we are. We're running right now. So here are these
$6,
again. Kate
7,
Spade be perfect for
8,
the springtime at this point. 6.5
9.
women's right there. If you
It's not getting bid up very much. If they get those shoes for that money, that's a good deal.
if you love Goodwill, maybe just throw a heart up there. I don't know what the heck you're supposed to do when you love Goodwill, but I love Goodwill and I love being from Toledo, Ohio. That's where we're located. A little bit
$10 plus $9, so call it $20 with shipping.
great deal at just $10. Holy moly, what a steal. So awesome stuff for you. We'll have those shipped out, like I said, Monday.
Let's completely disregard the whole reseller aspect, right? Let's not think about this like we're resellers. Let's think about this like we're shoppers of Goodwill.
Blue right there on there.
This infuriates me. Like I'm absolutely infuriated by this. Am I alone? Am I alone in this? Leave me a comment. Let me know. Does this infuriate you? Try to look at it not from the eyes of a reseller, but from the eyes of someone who would need to shop at Goodwill or want to shop at Goodwill because you can't afford full price, but you still want nice things, right? How does this make you feel? This feels gross.
Think about this purse. It kind of almost looks, it's strangely almost.
Rediscovered Gem says, wow, is Akron, Ohio going to be doing this? It would explain why the bins have been crap.
Finish. The zipper, as I showed you, does work. I'm not seeing any major damage.
Someone says it's not necessarily the homie's fault. It's a corporate move. Yeah. Goodwill corporate. It's a Goodwill corporate move, allegedly, a Goodwill corporate move. I would assume that Goodwill stores wouldn't be able to just like do this on a whim. They would have to get corporate permission for sure.
Rolling here. $5 is the starting bid. Here we go.
This Coach purse. 15, 17,
do a little twirl around.
19,
Seeing
21,
no
20. Wow,
cracking,
these
no
bids are going
anything
crazy.
in the straps as well. They're in great
31,
shape.
35.
So $31 right now. And I do give free twirls at $50.
Free twirls at $50 or more. Does he think that's supposed to be engaging? Does he think that's supposed to be cute?
We do keep it funky here at Goodwill,
$45.
Northwest
Oh my
Ohio, all the time.
45.
45.
50
Awesome.
bucks.
Happy to see.
50
How many
bucks.
people are tuning in for a second time out there? Are there a lot of people tuning in for the
50
second
bucks.
time, maybe?
Yeah. Oh my
Good,
God.
good. Maybe the third even. Oh,
54.
50? Free twirl. Free twirl.
54.
Free full twirl.
$59. $64 for this bag. $64 for this Coach bag that was donated to them for free.
Shoes with it, other than that small little spot.
This is gross. This is really, really gross.
Forgot to read you guys the crest on that, but we got it sold for $64. The creed, not the crest. Why do I keep saying that? I mean, it's been 3 weeks now. You'd think I'd get it right. We haven't shown off our other buddy, Mr. Michael.
Okay, here's a Michael Kors bag. Let's see if the Michael Kors bag comes out to be a better deal than these Coach bags.
Okay. It has gold accents, obviously, as you can see. Michael Kors. The leather on it is a smaller bag, obviously size and scope. Little tiny ding right there, as you can see. The front still looks pretty in great condition. It's kind of got a small spaghetti-like strap. Here we are for size purposes. There it is over the shoulder. As I open it up, you will see no major issues in there or anything. Maybe a little bit of
I feel rage. I feel rage.
zippers do work. This is again a Michael Kors. They all come with a certificate of authenticity with them. The only real imperfection that I'm seeing on this is this.
Was Goodwill supposed to be a place where people could go get affordable fashion, accessories, and housewares? They're literally bidding these items up to get top dollar from a donation center.
Ready to rock and roll. The strap again.
$11 for that Michael Kors
Kinda
bag.
Interesting. All right. Let's see where we're going here. The next thing we've got, we're going to go straight up to a backpack, a traditional Coach.
All right, Coach. This Coach backpack, I think, is going to be the last thing that we watch together. I can't tell if it's because I'm irritated or if it's just because I'm bored, but I really wish he would run these items faster, just saying.
As you can see the insides here, there's a little bit of, hilling, a little bit right down there at the bottom. The bottom of the bag is maybe a little bit of discoloration, nothing major, and then that little spot there. Excellent shape, though. Straps are in excellent condition. You've got the silver accents with the Coach there. And then you have the creed on the inside here. And I'll read you.
Someone says it's crazy how you're hurt that you can't buy it cheaper in the store. Are some of these white knights actually thinking that
So
people are happy to pay more when you used to be able to get things at Goodwill for an affordable price? Of course people are pissed. Is this really a shock?
little tiny, you could see Little pre-love on
All right,
this,
this
just a
backpack's at
little bit of
$24
working
now.
on that, but that's to be expected with a backpack. Here we go. Bang, bang. The zipper here, I'll just make sure that it
25.
does work.
It's
Oh,
not
yes,
moving nearly as
zippers.
much as the
That
other
one
ones.
works. And
32,
so
over
does this one.
$30.
We're at $32 right now. These bags are not cheap. I know that.
I have a feeling that that orange is probably a lot more dingy in person. Just my opinion. Just looking at it on camera, I bet you that orange is a lot more dingy in person. Oranges tend to be more dingy in my opinion. All right, well, it sold for $36.
Awesome. So we got that one.
Okay, so final thoughts. I'm genuinely trying to look at this from both sides of the coin. I'm being completely serious. I'm trying to look at this from both sides. I'm trying to not look at this from the side of a reseller who is irritated that a place where resellers used to once be able to go to buy things affordably and sell them for a markup and, bring money into their family, stay-at-home moms that were needing to supplement grocery income, or small business owners that were trying to create a side hustle and help pay their bills, or people that were tired of having a full-time job and needed to have something where they worked from home and could make money. And I know that resellers shopping at thrift stores also have a really negative connotation for people that are not resellers. I know that people that are not resellers see resellers buying items at thrift stores like Goodwill or mom and pop thrift stores or Salvation Armies, and I know that those people get a disgusting taste in their mouth from resellers buying things and then selling those at a markup for profit. Everybody is going to have something negative to say either way, right? That's just how the world works. Resellers are going to be mad about this for this reason. People are going to be mad at resellers for that reason. People are going to be mad at Goodwill for making more money off of items that are donated for free. And the excuse that Goodwill is going to use is that it's for a good cause. So realistically, people are going to feel however people are going to feel about this. And I'm genuinely curious to know how you feel. So let me know down in the comments. If you're looking at this from the perspective of a normal person, as well as from the side of a reseller, I really, really think that the common consensus between the two would be, this isn't right. Resellers are going to think that this isn't right because it's taking away opportunity for resellers to feed their families and basically completely diluting a resource that resellers had to thrift or source low cost of good items that they could sell for a profit. It's going to make people that aren't resellers upset because these would have been items that they could have purchased for themselves or their families because they don't have a lot of disposable income. They can't afford to go spend money on retail. And this was an opportunity for them to have nice things without having to pay a significant amount of money. So this is where I think non-resellers and resellers can agree. Goodwill starting to do this is a slap in the face to consumers. Goodwill might say, we're bringing in more money to help communities. But I don't think they're really thinking about the way that Goodwill was known for helping communities that didn't have to do with the programs. Goodwill was helping communities by giving residents a place to go purchase inexpensive items for their family. They were giving people the ability to go buy clothing for a fraction of what they would be if you went to a regular department store. It was giving people the ability to buy housewares, dishes, small appliances, artwork to hang on their walls. It was giving people the ability to furnish homes when they didn't have a lot of disposable income to do that. And it feels like all of that is being ripped away. And I don't think Goodwill is looking at it from that point of view. I think Goodwill has gotten greedy. I think Goodwill is using the fact that they use most of their funds to fund programs to help people with, disabilities, job training, things like that. I think that they're touting that all of the money that they are getting from doing something like this is going to help these programs, but they're completely disregarding the fact that they are damaging residents of these areas that can't afford Goodwill's prices now. I mean, am I alone in thinking this? I don't think so. So while they act like the mission is saving communities and individuals that need help, at the same time, they're alienating the residents that used to once benefit from lower prices. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think, because I have gone from raging about this to just being downright disappointed. It's disappointing. It's disappointing. Goodwill is by far the largest donation-based thrift that exists. Why do they need to evolve? Everybody knows who they are. Everybody shops at Goodwill, except now I think a lot less people are shopping at Goodwill because of how greedy they're being and using the mission to justify the greed. I don't think Goodwill needs to evolve. I think they need to stay away from live auctions. I don't think it's necessary, but those are just the thoughts of a woman on YouTube that has far too many opinions, apparently. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Again, I will post things relevant to this topic down in my video description below. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. Ring that notification bell, that way you're notified whenever I post my next video. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.